To where the Legend of Lara Croft episode 2 titled A Cell of Lies Agree Upon. And this episode is really well done as the first the first step of the quest that we are on right now. And that is find the other box. Find the other argument. Find the other crystal before it's a waste. It's the amazing waste to find the artifact. And we are in a village in the middle of Beijing in our story in this episode. And they go and say, okay, Lara, we'll help you. We'll get a tour guide. Hell, we'll have the whole village be a tour guide. If you save the kids. The kids have gone missing in the last couple of days. And there's this massive hole that we believe they are at. We want you to go and rescue those kids. And Lara was like, fuck it, I'll save the kids. Which she does, and it's actually really well done. I mean, what you have is a set of action sequences attached to another action sequences attached to another action sequence, which goes into the two-way aspect of this episode but it's all creative. Like, you are dealing with shadows, you're dealing with wolf shadows, and it creates one big shadow, one big wolf. And because we're doing, booby traps and, swinging knives and swinging blades, the moment, example, the head gets chopped off, all the shadow wolves connect each other. It's like, okay, this is a really great way to do a big, shadowy kind of thing. I'm like, oh, that's quite creative. But as much as there's the two-way aspect of things, there is a level of heart to it. There is a level of drama with it. Because last episode is all about Lara can't let go. The mentor died 3 games ago. Still haven't gone over it. And she's all about finding the quest. Finding, who our bad guys. We still don't know who our bad guy is. Do we know? No, we don't. They haven't given him a name. Yeah, so far we got our bad guy. I guess they'll reveal halfway through, or second halfway through, of who he is and why he wants to do things. Because all we know is he has that crystal, it's the green one that he stole from Croft Manor, and it's able to mind control. And that's kind of it. But in this, with this, we see the other crystal. Now, we don't know what it does, because the other crystal, is gone. But it's also a sense of, sometimes the legend isn't true in this episode. The story basically on this, because it's all surrounding this god, this queen, this entity, who people found to be this witch of a person, and she is when she died, they basically lock her up and basically say let her die forever. And it's kind of a situation where okay, the person they thought was a bad person turns out to be a good person after all, and it's a sense of, please set me free, I will save you. And I was like, this is intriguing, and the big action sequence where it is saving the kids, where it does turn into Temple of Doom. I mean, seriously, the whole time I'm like, is this Temple of Doom? The whole save the kids and we'll find you, get the thing that you want. There's a part of me that is like that. I really think it is basically Temple of Doom. But, you got this remarkable action sequence with Lara on lava. The floor is lava. Everything's going down. Everything's going. Everything's fine. Even though sometimes the characters feel very relaxed. The characters sometimes feel very relaxed that there's the hot liquid going up and going down and coming out of the floors and coming out of the walls. It feels like you are very. It feels very weird that you guys are very calm with it. And of course, you always have the one kid who's just standing there out of fear, probably. But it's come on, look around you. Jacob shows up in this, which is, it's weird that, Jacob, Lara's like, Jacob, what are you doing here? How dare you show up? I'm like, seriously, he tagged along in the other two games. He was there when you were, creating the end of the world. So it is one of those weird situations. Clearly what's happening is, hey, the events of the games happen, but there's people out there who have never played the game, and it's like, oh, new Lara Croft, new 2 thing, boop, and they press it, boop, and they're like, give you enough detail what's there. So sometimes they'll pretend it's the first time this has happened, but in reality it's not. And that so new viewers can get in and don't feel like they're lost just because they haven't played 3 games. And that the ending of it on the boat is really well put together. Really well put together, where it's like, Waff is why I'm just gonna be a loner and that's it. And it's not, it's not true, all that. So clearly it's going to be also a story about Lara accepting her friendship group, accepting that she doesn't need to be on this quest alone, and doing all the artworking, treasure hunting stuff that she has done. But yeah, I was really digging this episode. The authority of it was really well done. So yeah, if you've seen episode 2, comment below, let me know your thoughts.